Good morning everyone, it's Monday again. Last week just seemed to whiz by. I don't know what happened to last week, and the weekends obviously go pretty quick as well. I am going to again keep this one short and sweet. I'm going to read a poem which I wrote this morning or late last night I think it was, and I'm going to read it raw just as I wrote it because I have not had time to feed it into Grammarly yet. I did have a submission accepted on Spillwords, so that dropped on Spillwords today. So when that happens I usually get a lot of feedback on WordPress, so although WordPress most of the time keeps me pretty much busy, very busy. And also I'm doing something tomorrow for another writer on WordPress who is bringing a book out, so I'm going to be posting a sort of heads up to let people know that our book is coming out, because as an indie author, all indie authors need to help each other because we don't have, obviously we don't have I'm lost for words already. We don't have what's the word I'm looking for here? No, I can't find it. We don't have a publishing house behind us, so we have to market the book ourselves. So this lady is a lovely lady, as all the people on WordPress are, and it's a book about her dog which she lost in March, and I know that she misses her dog very much, so she wanted to write a book in tribute to the dog, which I think is lovely. When you lose a pet, I lost a pet when I first moved in here, and I cried for days. Losing a pet, you just get so attached to them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm reading this poem today raw and real, and I've not had the time to feed into Grammarly. So the poem is called Life Happens, and it's basically saying that, as we know, life happens, and I believe that we can never predict it. We don't have a crystal ball, so we can't predict what is going to happen. But as we know, a lot of things that happen is how it affects us, or how deeply it affects us, or how we react to it. It's probably sets us on a road to either being totally miserable for the rest of our lives, or trying to overcome what we went through. And I don't, and I've always said that that we each have different ways of dealing with things, and I don't decry anybody that has been through something really traumatic and they're not able to lift themselves out of it, what they went through. But I do believe that you have to try. I don't think we were put on this earth to always be unhappy and miserable. We're only here for a short time, although a lot of the time it does look like that every single thing is such a is so hard, but it's not. If you weigh everything up, you know, there's always good moments that come along. And this is basically what I've tried to say in this poem, that we have to take it. We can't do anything else. We have to take it. And I know it's hard, because you all know what I went through, and I went through that for, you know, over a decade, probably, you know, nearer 20 years, what I went through. And then I had the bereavements of both my parents to go through. Each and every one of us has to go through something really hard, and really, but along the way, it's the people that we meet, and it's the moments that we have, you know, that you know, make it worthwhile. And it's not all bad, although I know a lot of the time it does feel that way. And on that note, before I dive into the poem, I have to mention, because I did have a bit of I am quite tired today, but that's my own fault, because I didn't go to sleep until really, really late. I was messing about on the computer, because, you know, as I do. So I didn't my mood was not that great yesterday, but it's better today, but I'm just really quite tired. A heads up, if you are affected, that there are 2, not 1 but 2 full moons this month. Just giving you a heads up if you're that way inclined like myself. Yeah, because yesterday I thought, okay, because I'd been doing okay, I'd been doing quite good. I thought, this is not correct, you know. So I checked, I looked it up on Google, and yeah, lo and behold, I think the first one is coming this week, so it is like pretty close. And then the next one I think is towards the end of the month. So instead of prattling on, I'm going to read this poem, which is called Life Happens. And as I say, it is the raw version that I wrote. I think it was late last night or early this morning. Leave the unsaid words. Never pose the question. It hurts. The first incision was the lesson. We need not be masochists who thrive on pain. Without rhyme or reason, things happen, and then it rains. For every cut, there will be days when the sun bursts the sky. To survive this life, we must swallow the medicine as presented, even with tears in our eyes. Nothing lasts forever. Everything changes with time. Tomorrow is a new day. As the sun rises, we too hope to see the light. And sometimes hope is the only thing keeping us alive. So that's the poem for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, that is a rough copy. I've not fed it into Grammarly yet. So that's happening tomorrow. I'm doing that for the lady that's bringing out the book. I am still in the process of trying to gather my poems together. I'm not anywhere near that stage. I'm still trying to sift through all the poems that I have and trying to get the best ones. I want the next collection to be a follow-up to Pieces of Me, but I don't want it to be when I was in the thick of it. I want the poems to be uplifting and empowering, so that people know that there is a light there and you can come out of it. So that's the way I want to go with that. So I'm nowhere near, anywhere near, and I'm not putting pressure on myself either. I still would like to do the thing that I was talking about with the affirmations on the postcards. I still would like to do that. So we'll see what we can do this week, and with regards to both these things. On Tuesday I am going to collect my photographs from the photo shoot because they are ready. So I'm looking forward to seeing photographs without the fat bits on it, because I think they will have, sort of, what do they call it? Photoshopped the fat bits out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. And that's it. So I will see you on Friday, hopefully. Have a good week. Be gentle with yourselves. If you've got time, and if you can find it in your heart, don't forget that it is nice to be kind, and it doesn't cost anything. It costs nothing at all. Sometimes just a kind word or a gesture. And I know I've not popped on to any channels for the last couple of days, so before I post this tonight I will try and get on to some of your channels. I do appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to pop on to mine when you can. I know that most of you, 99% of you have more subscribers than I do. And also, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but if you do lives, I might have put in the description of a video. If you do lives, I can't watch lives. I can't watch anybody stream a live because I don't have a TV license, because I don't watch TV, and I am not paying British Broadcasting House over £100 for a TV license. I don't watch TV. I've no interest in TV. So if you do a live, I can't watch it. I can watch the replay, but I can't watch anything else. The shorts are easier because they take less time for me. As I always say, my main platform is WordPress. I do try and pop on to yours if I can, because everything is supposed to go around in a circle, and I think it's nice if it goes around in a circle. That's how it works on WordPress, and I know it's the same here. It's a lovely community. I'm rabbiting on, and again I've kind of managed to go on to 15 minutes again. See you on Friday. Take good care. Bye for now.